Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you've tuned into this channel all over the world. Welcome to Verdict TV. The news updates. INEC asks Tribunal to rely on Labour Party's evidence. Welcome once again, and thank you for tuning into this channel. But please do well to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. To the news details, please carefully listen to the end. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has asked the Enugu Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal to rely on the certified true copies of BVAS data tendered by candidates of the Labour Party to decide on the issue of alleged overvoting said to have taken place in Nkanu East local government area during the March 18 governorship elections in the state. INEC, which failed to bring some of the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) machines used for Owo and Ugbalka areas in Nkanu East, contrary to what was contained in the subpoena issued by the tribunal on Saturday, asked that the copies the Commission had availed Labour Party and which have been tendered before the court be taken as valid evidence. Edelga, who closed his case at the tribunal on Sunday, had petitioned the chairman of INEC, accusing the state's Resident Electoral Commission, REC, Dr. Chukwuemeka Chukwu, of refusing to heed entreaties to allow a forensic examination of the BVAS machines in disregard to a lawfully issued subpoena. Following a series of attempts to circumvent the subpoena issued on June 26, 2023, the tribunal issued an oral subpoena on Saturday, forcing INEC to appear on Sunday with the BVAS machines. No reason was given by the official that represented INEC at the court, who gave his name as Mr. Eze Okafor, for failing to tender the 10 BVAS machines as demanded by the tribunal, leaving the tribunal to rely on evidence supplied by the Labour Party and its candidates. Chijioke Edelga to decide whether there was overvoting in the affected areas. INEC arrived at the tribunal as early as 9 a.m. on Sunday, with only 5 BVAS machines said to have been used to accredit voters in Igboeze North local government area, but even the ones tendered were either empty or clogged, a situation that prevented the forensic expert from conducting an examination on the machines as earlier expected. Labour Party had, in its petition, alleged that the vote tally for Nkanu was raised from about 15,000 accredited voters to 32,000 votes, representing a hike of more than 16,000 votes. The Electoral Act provides for a cancellation of votes in areas where such cases of overvoting are established. Chijioke Edelga had approached the tribunal seeking redress following the declaration of Peter Umba of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the winner of March 18, 2023 governorship elections in the states. Edelga, in his petition, laid out 5 grounds to justify why he was the validly elected candidate. Among the grounds contained in his petition include alleged forgery of NYC discharge certificates, as well as alleged cases of suppression of votes in Udenu and East-South local government areas. Others include alleged cases of overvoting in some electoral areas in Nkanu East local government area and other forms of discrepancies in Igboeze North local council. In Enugu State, the Labour Party governorship candidate is contending the election results that he actually won the governorship election in Enugu State, and he filed his petitions in Enugu petition tribunal, and the tribunal told INEC to come with their previous machines to let them gather more evidence. But INEC is telling the court that they should rely on the Labour Party's evidence on the beavers. What will take the INEC to bring in their beavers machines? Are they trying to hide something? Because if truly the PDP won, they should not be afraid to bring in their beavers machines. Although they were the one that gave the beavers data to the Labour Party, but now they could not provide their own beavers data. They don't want the PDP to see them as a backbiter or what. The court gave them days to bring in their beavers, and on the day they only brought 5, which was not even enough for what they are supposed to do. So now they are telling the court to rely on the Labour Party's evidence based on the 2023 governorship election in the states, whereby the Labour Party is contesting that he actually won the election and that the PDP rigged the election. And different petitions were filed, like forgery of NYC certificates, as well as different cases over voting in some areas. But why will INEC need to tell the court, the tribunal, to rely on the Labour Party's evidence? That means it was true. With the beavers evidence with the Labour Party, that means it is true that the Labour Party won. We have come to the end of the news. Dear listeners, what's your view to this? Kindly share your view in the comment section. Thank you.